It's that twin time again, twin flame time. So I wanted to talk about this subject matter again because I've been having a lot of conversations with people. There's just been a lot of stuff popping up on my radar, and it seems to be twin flame time again. And with the twin flame energies, the way I experience them, it's like all up in your grill, and it's all happening, and then they kind of die down a bit, and then it's all up again. So it's very much wavy. And right now, with another level of expansion, we're just going through and are going through with the equinox, there's more information that comes up. So I just want to talk about the fact that twin flame, I've said before, is a very difficult subject matter sometimes to just talk to people about, because it's like debating religion. Everybody has a different viewpoint on it, but nobody really knows, right? So you can only just go with what your experience is. But like anything, okay, the twin flame information that we understand and know in this physical form just keeps changing. Or is it changing, or is our understanding deepening? Because think about it, the more that we are expanding and the higher in frequency we go, we get access to a deeper truth. So what we knew about twin flames last year, even last week, last month, whatever, is going to change. Was it wrong or incorrect back then? No, it was just a limited perspective, because at that time we were only vibrating at a certain level. As soon as we expand, we get infinite knowledge and wisdom from the universe, not just to do with the twin flame stuff, to do with many, many things. So this is what's happening. We go further and further and further up the spiral. So the more that we expand and we ascend and we vibrate higher, the more information and wisdom, and also our channels and our guides are going to be able to work with us in a more efficient way to bring us through even more information. So that's why it's always going to twist and turn and change. Now, I've said it before in previous videos, but I just want to say that the biggest issue, which is keeping everyone in separation, is the fact that if you are a twin flame, or you feel you are a twin flame, you are pounding the pavement looking for your sacred other, or you're already entangled in someone and you're trying to figure out why we're not together and all that kind of stuff. That keeps a twin flame in separation, because the actual physical union is it's either or. It's not the work. That's not what a twin flame is. Now, this is going deep today, but twin flames, okay? Twin flames, that's when we talk about our sacred other is our beloved. It's not our husbands, it's not our girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. That's not who it is. Our beloved is God, because we are all God, right? So in actual fact, your twin flame is that part of you. And that is why we talk about coming into wholeness, coming into oneness. It's that union within self. Well, the husband ain't in there, or the boyfriend. The actual union, the true union, is you with your God frequency. And then when that comes into wholeness, you actually probably may choose not to be in union with someone in a physical form. You may choose to be with someone. That's your choice. You're a creature of free will. But what we need to disintegrate is the perception or understanding that the twin flame work is finding that partner who maybe some people say complete you. They don't complete you. You're a whole lot of whole. I've said that before. That brings, because guess what? Once you come into that union with your other half, you're still going to be sat there trying to itch that scratch that you can't get to. So then you're like, well, I'm with them now. Why do I still feel wonky? It's because the union is actually with God. And I don't mean that in a religious sense at all. I mean that with your God frequency. Because like I say, we are all heart. We are all, pure heart consciousness, Christ consciousness. We are all of that. So that is what you are trying to unite with. That's what we're all working towards. So when we come together with our sacred other, okay, and basically we all have them, because here's the thing as well. We're all twin flames. I believe that there has been, it's like anything. We're all star seeds. We're all twin flames. We're all part of it all, right? But there is some of us that have a stronger memory of being a twin flame. Therefore, we work with it more prominently. It doesn't mean that you're not a twin flame, because we all are, because we've all got to go through that union. I'm not going to go through my union and, you're not a twin flame, so you're not going to be able to do that union thing. No, we're all working towards the same thing. But I feel that I'm more of a prominent twin flame, meaning I'm in physical union with my husband. Let me tell you, that ain't easy. And that certainly hasn't been a journey where I'm married for 20 years. I've said my journey before, but I'll just briefly go over it. The past 5 years, I've actually understood, or we have understood, that we are actually twin flame, because we went through so many marital problems that we looked at everything on the table. The only thing that we didn't look at was this twin flame thing. And then when we started to look at that, it was like an activation, an initiation. And since then, our whole relationship is we work with our relationship through the eyes of union and balance within. Even though we trigger the living daylights out of each other. Like the other day, yesterday, I just wanted to punch him in the throat. I just had so much ugh. But you know what? I don't look at that and go I want to punch him in the throat. It's all his fault. How I come into another level of wholeness is I look at that and go, where am I with myself? Whatever I was angry at him with is with myself. So in every moment, as the responsibility of a twin flame, which we all are, in every moment when you get triggered by that sacred other and by others just in general, it's an opportunity to go within and to love that part of you into alignment. And then when that happens, there's almost like a bing, and then you go up to the next level. And then you can just keep, working on that union. So it is important that if you are already in a relationship and you do feel that connection with your sacred other, it is important that you use your relationship as an ascension, I don't want to say tool, but an experience for ascension. That's how all sacred relationships should be, because that's why they're called sacred. If you are just booty calling and banging boots and kind of doing all this I'm just in it for just want to enjoy the sexual flow of stuff, that ain't doing the work. It might be fun for a short amount of time, but then in the end, you're going to get bored of it. Do you know what I mean? Because it lacks the true connection that you're actually searching for. Sorry, that was a very, very out there analogy, but you get the gist. I just need you to understand the difference, and even to a certain level, we're talking about sacred sexuality now. We're going into relationships and we're working with the sacredness. Some twin flame relationships actually don't, even though they're intimately together, don't actually work with the physical act of sex, okay? They actually work with the energetic side of it. So what I'm trying to say is there's no right or wrong. And as I said at the beginning of the video, you think but you've got no idea. I know I haven't. Just as I've kind of gone, I get the twin flame stuff now. I know exactly why I'm here and what I've got to do. All of a sudden the goalposts move and I'm like, okay. So I pick it apart and I'm like, that's not true then, because I've just been shown in my life that what I thought with the twin flame vibes is not true. And I'm going to put something out there now. If, kind of a twin flame debate, if it was that you were to find your sacred other in physical form and that was the twin flame work, just to be in heart to heart connection and live your happy life with your white picket fence and boom, there you have it. If that was the case, then what was Mary doing looking at Yeshua on a cross? Because in human eyes, he passed on. She certainly didn't live with a white picket fence and a couple of goats in marital bliss with Yeshua, because that wasn't the work. That wasn't the work. He actually was able to work with Mary with their twin flame connection. She was able to hold space for him so he could ascend, so he could come back in the afterlife and show us exactly that there is no death and all the rest of it. So they had a whole different purpose going on, but they didn't live together in physical form. So my point is that is not the defining of the twin flame energies. And And each and every one of us needs to know that we are all valid. We are all twin flames. The relationship is to be had within us, okay, not understood to be external. Because if you're going to be, like I say, pounding the pavement, looking for your other half, then that's actually just going to keep you in separateness, in separation consciousness. So that's really important. So, imagine how many of us are out there thinking that that's what it is. That affects the grid work. That affects the energy of humanity, the consciousness. there's so much that I wish to speak of with this. But yeah, like I say, I don't want to go too much in depth because there's other subject matters I can bring through in another blog. But I think this is a great place to start for now. So yeah, I think just an overview, just to bring it all into the center. I think that it's to understand that the twin flame, your twin flame, is with the beloved, the divine, your God, your God, your God. Okay, that is your union. That is your love affair with yourself. Can you see where we're going with this? The love affair with yourself. And if beyond you choose to share your divine vibration with a sacred other who just loves the bones off you and just wants to live in bliss with you because they've also made their divine connection because they also love themselves, well, that's absolutely awesome, you know? But if you choose, because you're a creature of free will, to just vibe with your own inner union and just, you know, dance around the planet with the butterflies and the birds and everything like that, that's also fine. But I think my main message of this video is let's let go of the perception and the belief system, which is a spiritual, a negative spiritual belief that you need to focus on your partner, whether you're with them or haven't met them yet or whatever, that's the twin flame work. That is so low vibrational. And let me tell you, you are much more high vibrational than that. So give yourself a little bit of props that is not where you're vibrating, even though you're still running an old belief system. So yeah, just run with this video, run with this understanding, or maybe just sit with it and let it marinate. Like I always say to you, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But know that your twin flame union, your twin flame is your beloved. That's you. I'm my beloved. How cool is that? Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for watching. And I'm sure there's going to be another twin flame part 2. So enjoy your twinness. It's my word of the day. Twinning, and twinness. Go twin hard now with yourself. Love. Peace.